Hi guys, welcome to Pabbly Connect workshop. So in this video we will learn how to integrate Trello to Google Calendar. Our use case is pretty simple. When a new card is made in Trello, it will create a new event in Google Calendar. Now Trello is a card building application and Google Calendar is a list management software. So what we are going to do is we are going to send the data from Trello to Google Calendar. Now there is one minor problem. There is no actual integration between Trello and Google Calendar. So in cases like these, we need to bring a third app to connect them both. So in this video, we will use Pabbly Connect to integrate Trello and Google Calendar. And the best part of using Pabbly Connect is there is no need for coding skills or programming language. It can be done easily. Let me show you on my screen.
Okay, so to begin the process, first type pabbly.com in your browser. Pabbly.com. Press enter. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com. Here hover on products and at the bottom you will find the option called as connect. Click on connect. Then click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can build your own free account in just 2 minutes. Here I would like to mention one more thing, that Pabbly Connect offers a plan where this integration can be tried out absolutely free. So if you want, you can create your own account right now and set up your own automation. The link is available in the description box. Actually, I would insist that you try this automation with me. It's actually pretty fun. Okay, so scroll down and at the bottom again you will find the option called as connect. Click on access now. Then click on create a workflow. A dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. I am going to give it as Trello to Google Calendar. Trello to Google Calendar. Google Calendar. Then click on create. When you click on create, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. Here in the choose app, let's make it as Trello because we want to send the data from Trello. That is why. In the choose method, let's make the method as new card. Now new card is basically a trigger. So your obvious question is, what is a trigger? Trigger is a if statement. It asks a question. If the condition is met, what should be done? For example, if the new card is added, then what action should be taken by the system? Actually, there are many more triggers like new board, new card moved to the list, new label, and so on. However, in case if you don't find the trigger of your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com for the specific trigger that you want to make. But at present, I want to send the data when a new card is made in Trello. So let's keep the method as new card. Then click on connect with Trello. Now, 3 blanks appears in front of you in new credentials: the username, the API key, and the token. To get the username, let's go to our Trello account and let's go to this part, profiles. Then click on profile and visibility. Click this. Scroll down and this is the username. In my case, it is 𝗪𝗲2. Simply copy it and paste it here. Now to get the API key and the token, simply click on here. Okay. In the blue, it is written click here. Just click it. Okay, so this is the API key. Simply copy this and paste it here. Now comes the token. We have to generate a token. So to generate a token, just click on here. Okay, token. So scroll down, then click on allow. So we have generated a token. Simply copy this and paste it here. Then click on save. Okay, so basically now we have integrated Trello to Pabbly Connect. So that is why it is showing in the board, alpha board. In the list it is showing red list, and the webhook URL it is showing a URL. Okay, so let's deal with the board first. So in the board, why it is showing alpha board? So let's go to our Trello and let me show you my boards. So there is a board called as the alpha board. So basically Pabbly Connect is simply reflecting that. Okay, simply reflecting that detail. Okay, so similarly in the list it is showing red list 1, blue list 1, violet list, and the orange list. So let me show you my alpha board. Okay, so these are the list I have: red list 1, blue list 1, violet list, and the orange list. So how about I create a new list? So let me create a new list. So I'm going to add a list. This time its name is green list. Okay, this is a new list that I have added. Then I'm going to click on add to the list. Okay, so let's go to Pabbly Connect and let's refresh this. Let's expand this again. Yes, we have the green list. So basically what I'm trying to show here is anytime a reference or a change is made in Trello, it will be reflected in Pabbly Connect. Okay, so I want to create a card in the green list. Okay, since it's a newly created list, so I'm going to create the card in the green list. Now comes the webhook URL. So your obvious question is, what is a webhook URL? So a webhook URL is provided by the receiving application. In this case, it is the Pabbly Connect. It basically acts like a phone number that the other application can call when the event happens. So the other application in this case is Trello, and the event is adding a new card. Okay, so basically it is going to send the data from green list to this webhook URL. Okay, so just simply click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing that this webhook URL is ready to accept the details from this list. Okay, so let's click on capture webhook response. Okay, so it is waiting for a webhook response. Basically, it is showing that we have integrated Trello to Pabbly Connect. And now when we are going to create a green list, it will capture this detail. So in the green list, I'm going to enter a name or enter a card. Let's say the card name is George. So let's say since Pabbly Connect is integrated with the green list in Trello, has it captured the card called as George? So let's go and see. Yes, the data has been captured. So the name of the list is green list, and the board is let me see, the board is alpha board, and the name of the card is George. Okay, so but there is one minor problem. Actually, we want to sync more data into Google Calendar. Not just this simple details like George and list and all. We want to add more details. So let's add some details in this George. So let's say the description of the card is hey there, welcome to our team. This is the description I'm going to add. Then click on save. Members, just keep it as the normal number of members. If you're interested, let's add the board member. That's all. Checklist, not really. Due date, yes, we can do the due date. Let's keep it on 17th November. And the checklist, no. Labels we can do. Let's keep it in yellow label. Okay, that's good. Okay, so basically some details have been entered. Now we have to ensure that Pabbly Connect receives this information from Trello. So let's go to Pabbly Connect and click on this button. When you click on this button, another window opens up. This is called as the action window. Since we are interested in retrieving the information again from Trello, let's keep the choose app again as Trello. In the choose method, since we are interested in getting the card details, let's keep the method as card details. Then click on connect with Trello. Now in the username, API key and the token, we know the drill. We just enter all the details really fast. So I'm going back to token here. So this is the API key. I've pasted it. Then scroll down. And here we have the token. We are going to generate the token. But before that, let's enter the username. I simply copied this. And again, just click on allow to generate the token. So this is the token we want, and we have pasted the token. Then click on save. Okay, so we have connected again with Pabbly Connect. So a blank called as card ID appears in front of you. Now we are going to map in the details in this blanks. So this button is called as the mapping button. Just expand this and just type card. So this is the card ID we want. Okay, just click on save and send test request. Okay, so we have got all the details. So as we remember, the description was hey there, welcome to our team, and the name was of course George, and there was something else. Okay, we had mentioned the color as yellow. Where was the due date? Yes, this is the due date. So we are ready to sync all the information to Google Calendar. So to do that, just click on this button. When you click on this button, another action window opens up. Since we are interested in syncing all the data to Google Calendar, let's make the choose app as Google Calendar. Okay, this one. Now in the choose method, since we are interested in creating an event, let's keep the action as create an event. Now Just like the triggers, there are many more actions like update an event, create a calendar, delete an event, and so on. However, just like the triggers, if you don't find the action of your choice, you can contact us at admin@pabbly.com to custom build an action for you. But at present, I'm only interested in creating an event. So just click on Connect with Google Calendar. In New Credentials, just click on Connect with Google Calendar. So as you can see, a series of Gmail account has appeared in front of you, but my Google Calendar is present in this account. That is why I'm going to click on this account. Okay, so it is asking me to confirm my choice. Before we click on allow, let me tell you something. Pabbly Connect doesn't take any chances with your data. Your data is 100% secure with us. So just click on allow. Okay, so it is showing the authorization is successful. Just click on OK. Now in the calendar, it is showing aaronmanuel1991@gmail.com. So this is my Google Calendar, and let me show you something again. So these are the series of calendars I have: holidays in India, birthday, high priority. So let me create one more calendar here. Create a new calendar. The calendar's name is, let's say, Blue Book. Okay. Then just click on create a calendar. Okay, so the calendar is being created. Okay, so a calendar called as Blue Book has been created. So what I'm trying to show is that, let me refresh this and let me go back again. Yes, we have a calendar called as the Blue Book. So my point is, since Google Calendar is now integrated with the Pabbly Connect, any change that is made in Google Calendar will be reflected in Pabbly Connect in real time. Okay, so in the title required, as I mentioned before, we are going to map in the details. So here, this is called as the mapping button. Just click this and we are going to map in the details. So the title will be the card name that we have mentioned. It was George, yes. The description, we had added the description. Yes, hey there, welcome to our team. Now location is not really important. Start date, we have the date. Yes, this is the date, that is from 11 November, that is today's date. The end date, that is due date, we had mentioned as 16th. Oh, it was 17th. Okay. The time zone. Okay, so I am from Asia, Kolkata. Okay, I'm from India and my time zone is Asia, Kolkata. So I'm just going to simply copy this and going to paste it here. Okay, so in case if you're from different time zone, you just click on here and you will find your respective time zone. Okay, the visibility will be public. Now in the guest required, in case if you want to bring additional guest, just enter a pair of curly brackets. Inside the curly bracket, enter a pair of double quotes. Inside the double quote, enter just email, type just email. Then after the double quote, just type colon. Then again a pair of double quotes. And inside the email, just type in the email of the person that you want to invite. I want to invite this certain person. gmail.com. Okay, so this certain person has been invited. If you want to invite more person, just enter a comma and do the same drill again. But I'm not going to invite any more person. Okay, so event recurrence rule. So basically this means that if you want to create event for more than one time, you can just use this. But in my case, I just want to create only for once. So I'm just copying this and pasting it here. Then click on save and send test request. So let's have a look in our Google Calendar. Yes, we have an event related to George. Let's expand this. Yes. Okay, so these are the details. So the event has been scheduled from November 11 to November 17, and these are the rest of the details. So basically, the presence of this event in Google Calendar shows that we have integrated Google Calendar and Trello with help of Pabbly Connect. This means anytime a new card is created in Trello, it will be reflected as an event in Google Calendar. But to double check it if the integration is working fine or not, let's make one more card in Trello. But before that, let me show you the whole gist of the process. Okay, so I'm going to minimize this window. This is also the action window, and I'm going to minimize this trigger window. Okay, so basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First, you integrated Trello to Pabbly Connect. Then you integrated Pabbly Connect again to Trello to get the card details, and then you integrated Pabbly Connect to Google Calendar. So now there is a perfect flow of data between Trello and Google Calendar. So let's make one more card in our green list. So this time this person's name is Murray. Okay, so we have added a card. So we are going to add some description. Hey, bullseye, target. Good. Something random that's coming to my head, that's all. Member, I'm not going to add any member this time. Okay, let's add a member. Okay, we have added a member. So labels, I'm going to put a label, let's say this pink one. The due date is on 18th. Then click on save. Okay, that would do. So let's see whether we have an event called as Murray in our Google Calendar. So let's go to Google Calendar. Yes, we have an event. So this is the event we have, Murray. And the event is from November 11 to November 18. So our integration is working absolutely fine. This means anytime a new card is created in Trello, it will be reflected as an event in Google Calendar.
Not just these two apps, you can integrate up plenty of applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, contact us at admin@pabbly.com. Our dedicated team members will help you to automate your workflows. Or better, just visit our website www.pabbly.com. It's awesome. Thanks.